Getting the Tyler Durden's physique at home is way easier than you actually think it is. This is me right now, and this is Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden has very prominent, good, well-developed chest. I said chest, I mean shoulders. I have that as well. A very well-developed chest. I have that as well. Good bicep. Very good development in the triceps as well. I have that as well. You can't really see that in this photo, but I have that as well. There's also an example photo and later on in this video that I can show you guys of that as well. Um, I remember when I first watched Fight Club, and Tyler Durden is one of the biggest reasons why I started my journey on getting an aesthetic physique at home. He has a naturally good physique. A physique that you look at and you're like, this person definitely works out, but you don't really think they work out for real, if that makes sense, right? I'm way bigger than Tyler now, but when I first started my journey, this was definitely something that I really wanted to achieve. And a lot of people don't really know how to do that, especially at home, right? But Tyler's physique is so easy to attain. I truly believe you can definitely attain his type of physique in just 1 to 3 months. Honestly, like honestly, if you're fully locked in, if you're the type of person who can really stay consistent, achieving this is not hard at all. Like this is honestly, I achieved this in 5 months of just experimenting with home workouts. Like it was honestly really easy. But let's go ahead and start with what most people fail to understand about his physique, right? Most people like overthink bulking. They think trying to get this type of physique, you have to bulk first, especially if you're skinny, right? You would think, hey, I have to bulk for me to gain this amount of muscle, right? So you end up being a fat chud, like fat homelander over here. Now realizing that this type of physique is actually very easy to attain, even when you're not bulking. Even if you're skinny in the first place, this physique is not hard to attain at all. Like it's honestly, for the fact that it looks so good yet it's so easy to attain is really insane. Like the ROI, return on investment, upon this type of physique and the amount of time spent correlated is actually insane. You get 10x results from attaining this physique, but the hard work put into attaining this physique is very small actually. Like at most you're spending 6 months to attain this physique. So a very small part of attaining this physique is bulking. You don't really have to bulk. Obviously, you have to eat good, but bulking shouldn't be an option at all if you're trying to attain this physique. I'm telling you, all you have to really do is build more muscle and focus on the parts that actually helps fill out your frame. A really good reason why his physique looks so good in the movie is because of his frame. Can't really see it in his photo, but if you see his developed shoulders compared to his waist, like I always say, you can see the illusion. You can see the V-taper illusion. You can see the frame, how good his frame is. This is basically how small his waist was in the movie compared to his shoulders. That is a very huge part. If your waist is blocky due to you fucking bulking, right, when you really don't need to, you're not gonna attain this shit. It's just facts. You're doing way more than you actually need to do to actually attain this type of physique, right? A lot of you guys would chase size, right? Instead of aesthetics. All time, all you have to do was develop the right muscles, which is your shoulders and your waist for this physique. Obviously, you also have to develop the arms and the abs, right? But the most important part is the shoulders and the waist. It always is, especially for really good aesthetic physiques, right? It's always is. Never forget that. So I'm not saying that it's bad to bulk. If you're obviously on the skinnier side, obviously eat a little more, right? But you don't really have to bulk. You don't. Just stay consistent with the workouts that I'm about to tell you about in this video, and you're gonna see results within months at 5 to 6 months at most. 5 to 6 months at most. This type of physique is not hard to attain. I'm pretty sure in the recording of the movie, it was around 140 something, 140 pounds, around that range, something around that range. The time that I reached its peak, the peak Tyler Durden physique, because I'm way past that now. I'm 155. I'm around 155 in this photo. Like, I'm way bigger than Tyler, way fucking bigger. But doing the filming of this movie, I'm pretty sure it was really lean. Like, really fucking lean. Which is why I'm saying, once again, you don't have to bulk for this look. You really don't. Because if you're this lean, your muscles look bigger. And like, your muscles are gonna pop out more due to the fact that you're lean. Right? But again, bulking is like a very small portion of attaining this type of physique. I mean, a very small portion. Next up, what actually matters, again, staying lean, right? Staying lean is really important for this physique. You can see me and this guy right here, right? What do you notice between us two? A very important factor. There goes my triceps, by the way. A very important factor about our physique and Tyler Durden's physique is the fact that our waist ratio, right, is very small compared to our shoulders. We developed our shoulders as well, right? But due to the fact that we stayed lean, we created that frame illusion, right? In this photo, I have no lats. I've built no lats at all. Yet you can still see my frame because I'm lean, right? At this point, bulking, it's not really needed, especially for this type of physique. The most important part, your shoulders. If you build your shoulders, you create that illusion. Let's say this is your shoulders, right? This is your waist. Oh, whoa, that's way too fucking small. Hold on. Way too small. This is your waist, right? Look at the ratio difference. It is so huge. Like, it's so huge. A lot of guys don't understand that you really do not need half the shit that you're over. Like, a lot of people try to overcomplicate shit. This physique is so easy to attain. Honestly, if you're skinny, I am so confident that you can attain this physique in 5 to 6 months if you stay consistent. Like, literally, if you stay consistent with the workout plan I'm about to give you in this video, attaining this physique will not be hard at all, right? Obviously, you have your chest as well. Really good chest. Tyler Durden has a really good chest. Chest is not hard to attain at all either, right? A lot of these workouts are so easy. Like, I'm honestly surprised that people try to overcomplicate shit when, bro, Tyler Durden's physique is so easy to attain. I would bet $1,000,000 on you actually attaining it in 5 to 6 months. Literally. Next up is abs. This naturally comes, abs and waist. I already talked about waist though. This naturally comes with being lean. You should only have 1 to 2 ab workouts per session. It's so easy to have abs when you're already staying lean, keeping lean also. Making sure that you're lean year round. It's so easy to do that. So, like, I'm telling you, this physique is peak tier, but the amount of time put into actually building this physique is so minimum to none compared to other types of physique that I would honestly tell you, like, if you're getting started and you don't really, you just want to stay healthy, this is the physique that you should aim to get. You still want to look good, but you want to be healthy at the same time, and you don't want to do too much. This is the exact physique I highly recommend you do. But let's go on to the exact workout plan. This is the photo of me when I was around 144. 140, 144. This is like when I was like at peak Tyler Durden physique. Literally just peak Tyler Durden physique. You can tell I'm extra lean compared to this photo. I kind of just added this photo for the thumbnail so people can fucking press the video. But you can see I'm at the peak, like, leanness, especially with my waist, everything. My shoulders pop out. It's insane. This is a couple more months than the 6 months But like for you to get to this point, it's way more higher. Like you've like worked out for at least almost a year now, right? But 6 months you should be basically there. All right, here goes the exact home workout split that I used to build this type of physique at home. For now, these two push-ups and shoulders go hand in hand. Push-ups and shoulders go hand in hand. I highly advise ignore this. I highly advise you get a push-up board. This is the push-up board, right? Squidward is the push-up board. It should be you. Every workout session, coming back to your push-up board happy as fuck because you know you're about to make some progress. A push-up board basically builds everything that I just pointed out. Your chest, your shoulders, your biceps, and your triceps. It's gonna build all of that. Don't worry about what type of push-up board to get. You're just overthinking now. Remember, you just have to get to work. Start the action so you can learn over time. If you're making mistakes, you're obviously gonna learn later on that there's a mistake, right? But you just want to go ahead and get started. Don't worry about what type of push-up board to get. If you're doing your push-ups right, don't worry about any of that. Just go ahead and get a push-up board, right? A push-up board targets every single step that I just told you about. Your chest, right? Your shoulders. Shoulders is way more important than chest. Remember that. Your shoulders. Your biceps. Whoa, why did I put a D? Your biceps and your triceps, right? Targets all of those. So once you see each of the stations on the push-up board, right? You want to go ahead and put the handle in the thingy of each station and do two reps, 2x of 10 until you get really good and you're no longer feeling sore from doing 2x of 10. Go ahead and go on to 2x of 20. You don't want to go any higher than that. If this is too easy for you, if this gets too easy, you want to go on down. At this point, this was when I was still doing 2x of 20. Notice how my physique still looks good? This is when I got to 2x of 20. Each and every single push-up position that builds a certain muscle group. After this, I went on to doing weighted push-ups. If you have a backpack at home or anything like that, if you don't have weights, I know you definitely have a backpack though. There's no fucking way you don't have a backpack. Put a bunch of stuff in there. If you have weights, put your weights in there. Wear it around your back. Tie it up around your waist so it doesn't fall and it doesn't feel uncomfortable. And do 2x of 20 weighted push-ups. This is how I got to this point. Right? This is how I got to this point where I look so fucking huge. Way bigger than Tyler, honestly. And it's just from weighted push-ups. Just from push-ups. Remember that. That is the explanation on the progressive overload on how to progressive overload on push-ups. You want to go ahead and start at almost a small amount. If you can't do 2x of 10, start with 2x of 5. And then move and then keep going up per 2 weeks or even a week. If you're like me, I can move up a number, right? Every week until you get to 10 and then do it again. Keep moving up every week or 2 weeks until you get to 20. Right, 2x of 20 per each section of the push-up board. Very important. Then once that gets to too easy, go ahead and start doing weighted push-ups. That also includes your body weight as well. I don't know why I wrote it down. Like I didn't just explain that. But yes, that is it, honestly. As for how you stay lean, easy as fuck. Cardio. Cardio is so easy and so fun that I honestly don't understand why a lot of people complain about it, especially if you're skinny in the first place. It's way easier for you to stay lean, my guy. So if you're including cardio as well, you have to. Honestly, not just if you have to include cardio. As for cardio, I advise my usual 35-minute run in the backyard. If you have a treadmill, 1 mile. If you don't have a backyard, do 1 mile around your neighborhood, bro. And that's my honest advice on that. As for diet as well, if you're eating a lot of fast food, if that's what you mainly eat, I highly advise you only eat 1 meal per day. Especially because a full fucking fast food meal covers your whole calorie for a whole day. Interesting fact, by the way, if you never knew that, it actually covers your full calorie intake for a whole day. If you're eating normal homemade food, you can go ahead and aim for 1 to 2, depending on what type of food you're eating. Right, but overall, it should be easier for you to stay lean, especially because you're already doing cardio each section. As for how many times per week you should be working out, 4x times a week. All right, because you're trying to attain this build as fast as possible, but you should also be getting rest days. I don't advise working out five more days or more. You should be getting those 3 rest days in each week, but you want to aim for 4x. And yeah, that's honestly it, guys. If you want the exact templates I actually use down to the T of what I eat, everything, join the community in the bio, and it should be in the comment section as well. Life is about finding yourself, then creating yourself. Love y'all boys, man. Peace out. Mwah.